What's shaking YouTube? This is Andrew, and I'm shooting you guys a video. And this is my third attempt at shooting this video because my computer's messed up twice. So hopefully everything goes smooth sailing, and you guys can see this just awesome package that I got in the mail. To give you guys a little background, I shot a video a couple weeks ago about going to the flea market, picking up some flea market books, and my friend Aaron, Comic Book Nostalgia, sends me a message saying, "Hey Andrew, I got a few books I want to send you. PM me." So I was a little, a little leery because I'm not on here to get free stuff. So he goes, "No, I insist. Give me your address." I'm like, "Okay." So he says, "I got a few books to send you." So this is what he means by a few books. Which when I saw that on my doorstep yesterday after my mailman just knocked and dropped, I was on the floor literally because I was just like, man. I thought it was the gift I ordered for my wife originally, but I saw that it said Diamond Comics on the side of the box, and I'm like, what did you do? Now I'm gonna show you guys what he sent me, because he sent me a lot of great stuff. And I'm going to show them in the reverse order they were in the box, because I literally just shot a video of me taking them out of the box, and then YouTube kind of just gave me the finger, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, your video messed up." So this is what he sent me in the reverse order that I unpacked it. So let me get the box ready. There are quite a few books here, guys, so if you're not prepared for at least a 15-minute video, you might want to go ahead and take a break, but if you're ready, let's go. We're going to start off with Repossessed, number 2 of 4. This book looks really cool. It's got some fanged snake on it, so I'm always up for anything the Image does. Okay, that's not going to work. I put the box here. Okay. Next, West Coast Avengers, number 91. I haven't read very much Avengers, let alone the West Coast Avengers, so that'll be cool to read. Avengers number 31. This is really cool. I love the Iron Man on the cover. I've been reading a lot of Bendis lately, so it'd be cool to dig into that. Let's see, JSA number 29. This has got a really cool Tim Sale cover on it. Joker's Last Laugh. We've got Green Lantern number 159. It's cool, some old school Green Lantern there. Now, guys, I'm a huge Frank Francavilla fan. He's been doing the Afterlife with Archie. He's also been doing the, well, he did the last arc of Detective Comics before the New 52. He did the art for that with the Gordon's son story, which was amazing. But the Black Beetle number 4, I'm definitely going to have to get this whole series because I'm a huge fan of Francavilla's art. Here's another one with a Francavilla cover. It's The Shadow number 18 from Dynamite. I gotta be honest, guys, Dynamite has not been on my radar, but it's looking like they've had some good stuff come out, so I'm gonna have to check them out. Web of Scarlet Spider number 2. I'm gonna go kind of quick, guys, because there's a lot of ground to cover, and as I aforementioned, this is my third attempt. So this is Batman Arkham Unhinged number 14. I didn't get in on the ground floor on this series, but thumbing through this, the art looks really good. So definitely gonna have to look into this and read this issue and then pick up the rest. Looks like I picked up some Avengers Marvel Now from the flea market. So here's issue 12, which is cool. It's got some dinosaurs on the cover, so I'm Anxious to see how that one ties in. Daredevil Annual #1. Um, this doesn't have the same team on it as the Mark Waid stuff, so be kind of cool. I don't know where this fits into the 2012, so that's during the Mark Waid run, so still looks cool. The art looks cool. X-Force #2. I read some of the Uncanny X-Force from the Marvel Now, so it'll be cool to go back and read some of the older X-Force stuff. Nowhere Men #4. I've heard a lot of good things about Nowhere Men, but I haven't read any, so this will give me an opportunity. Amazing Spider-Man #409. Cool stuff. It's also got Spider-Man Chef Boyardee on the back. I remember that as a kid. This is really cool. This one I know he threw in just because he knows I'm a huge Batman fan. This is Detective Comics 344. And yes, you guys will notice that it's missing a chunk out of the cover, but I think this is how the newsstand decommissioned it. Because if I was a kid wanting to, slap Batman on my notebook, I would have cut the whole Batman. So this had to have been the newsstand. But you know what? I find that kind of stuff interesting, how they decommissioned books and stuff like that. Plus, this is a classic Silver Age Detective Comics story, and you know what? It still has 90% of the cover on it. So I know that obviously the top half of that's Batman reaching for something. So you know what? I'm cool with it. I love Batman. Red Lantern #11. I read the Green Lantern before the New 52, but with money being what it is, sacrifices had to be made, and that was one of them. So I'm anxious to read that. The New Teen Titans. I love George Perez's artwork. Mark Wolfman here. Be cool to read some more Titans. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man #130. Got Hobgoblin and Kingpin on the cover. Plus, apparently, we're also invited to Spider-Man's wedding. Spectacular Spider-Man #181. Got some cool ghosts and stuff on the cover of his parents. Let's see. Web of Spider-Man #107. It's got a really cool Sandman cover on it. Spider-Man 2099 #8. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on this thing, but I've heard a lot of people say it was good, so it'd be cool to read that. Web of Spider-Man #84. Now, I don't have a lot of Spider-Man books in my collection, mainly because, being a Batman collector, Batman's expensive, Spider-Man's expensive, so can't have two loves, but he's got me quite a few Spider-Mans in here. Mark Waid Daredevil, this is #29. I think this is the cover to one of the graphic novels, so I love the Mark Waid Daredevil run. Here's #23, the flaming double D's on the cover. #25. Green Lantern, Green Arrow #76, the Silver Age Classics reprint, which is cool because I'm not going to be able to obtain this book in my lifetime, but you know what? It's really cool because I can thumb through this, I can read this, and not have to worry about, oh my gosh, I'm touching a several $100 book. Marvel Premiere presenting Seeker 3000. I've never heard of Seeker 3000, but it's got that classic sci-fi look to it. All the colors and the space stuff. It'd be pretty cool. Cyberforce #1. Got some classic 90s image. Orion the Immortal #1. Pretty cool. I haven't heard of this, but it looks cool to read. It's got a cool wizard guy with a like energy pentagram there. Let's see, we've got Warriors of Plasm Defiant Comics #1. Youngblood #1. Rob Liefeld out of Image. It's cool stuff. I've never read any Youngblood, but it gives me the opportunity to read #1. My first Moon Knight book, Moon Knight #7. Some Fantastic Four goodness here. Fantastic Four #297. The Losers #147. I love these covers that make you just look at them and go, what's going on? Captain America #407, where Werewolf Cap is fighting Cable. Iron Man #278. I think I've got like 4 Iron Man books in my collection, so it's cool to get some more. Mr. Miracle #20. I've never read a Mr. Miracle comic. I don't think I've ever read anything that's had him in more than 2 panels, so be cool. Captain Victory and the Galactic Rangers. I believe this is Jack Kirby. I'm assuming so anyway, because of all the Kirby crackle in the background. This is #6. Executioner Song Part 5, The Uncanny X-Men #295. Got Apocalypse there on the cover. X-Men #287. This is right after they introduced Bishop, so pretty cool. I think I might already have that one, but if not, cool. If I do, 2 copies are always cool. #6 of X-Men Forever. The pages on this feel really thick. Art looks really cool. Got cool Iceman there on the cover. Ghost Rider, Blaze Spirits of Vengeance #12. I'm pretty sure this is a glow-in-the-dark cover because it's got this like rough stuff here on the rays of light. My daughter will love that if it's a glow-in-the-dark cover. #43 of Guardians of the Galaxy with Woden, the son of Thor. I wasn't aware Thor had a son, but be cool. X-Force #4. Really anxious to read some X-Force. Some of the older stuff since I read some of the newer stuff. Fantastic Four #272. Cowboys and Idioms. Looks like they're riding some of those mechanical horses that you see Death riding in East of West. 271 with this monster on the front. Looks a lot like the monster they were fighting in Fantastic Four #1. Fantastic Four 337. I remember this the first go through. It's Hanna-Barbera, The Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan. #20. It's awesome. I love the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. This is really neat. It's a smaller than usual book, which is why I thought it was some kind of a promotion. And it's on the front. It says America supports you. Marvel salutes the real heroes and men and women of the U.S. military, which looks really cool. I support the military because I've got several members of my family that are in the military. Be really cool to read that. Aquaman #19. I've heard a lot of good things about this series. Web of Spider-Man #105. Got a interesting mashup there on the cover with Archangel, Quicksilver, Moon Knight, and Sasquatch on it. Spectacular Spider-Man #214. I'm a big Fantastic Four fan, and I was wanting to read the Matt Fraction run, but I wasn't able to. But got issue 4 here. I love the fact that they added the logo into the picture, not just slapping it across the top. Dark Avengers number 189, mimicking the famous Times Square picture with the sailor and the nurse. Spectacular Spider-Man number 195. Spectacular Spider-Man number 240. This must be some kind of a Halloween issue because it's got a big pumpkin that's larger than the 2 title characters. So, and let's see, Web of Spider-Man number 99. Some more Teen Titans goodness. Judas Contract number 42. I picked up number 44 a while ago, so it's cool to be able to connect them together. Number 41. Number 10. Love me some George Perez. We got Iron Man number 258.4. I don't know what's up with the .4, but it's an awesome cover with him and War Machine on it. Red She-Hulk number 66. It's got a Francavilla cover on it with regular She-Hulk and Swamp Thing. And lastly, Web of Spider-Man number 72. Oh wait, there's also these couple over here. Two of the, I pulled these two out because I was I was trying to pull out some of the sleeved issues, and one of them was number 129 of Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. Really cool because it's got the origin of Fury's eye patch in it. My wife was actually wondering that when we saw Cap 2. She was like, what's up with his eye patch? Because he says that he lost it, the last time he trusted someone, he lost an eye. Amazing Spider-Man number 145. I love the colors on this cover, and I love the red and blue for Spider-Man. One of the first Spider-Man stories I ever read had the Scorpion in it, so it's really cool that to get this issue. I love the old Spider-Man. Now, finally, he had a video a little while ago where he was showing some trade paperbacks and stuff that he picked up, and one of the books he had in there, I was like, that book looks really cool, because that villain's one of my favorite villains for Marvel. That's my wife's favorite villain for Marvel, and I'm trying to get her into reading comics, so it's really cool. And I was talking to him about it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to look for that book. And he's like, yeah, wink, wink, you're gonna have to look for it. And when I was digging through all these books, this was on the very bottom. And when I saw it, I was just like, oh my gosh, why would you send me this? You've already sent me, like 100 books right here. Why did you, add this too? But it's so cool. It's Red Skull Incarnate. I love all the propaganda like stuff here with all the art on the bottom. On the back here, it's got all the marching soldiers and the tanks and the planes flying overhead. They replaced Hitler with Red Skull. In here, the art's really good. I haven't read all of it yet. I read a good portion of it though last night, and it's just awesome. I love the period stuff. I love just looking at all of the different all of the different villains, because a hero's nothing without a good villain. And this tells the story about how Johann Schmidt becomes Red Skull. And man, this book is awesome. I've been reading a lot of the Ed Brubaker Captain America right now, so being able to read that about Red Skull is awesome. And this haul was awesome. I got to be Howler Mouse for a day. I got to go through a giant stack of books, and it was awesome. And I just want to say thank you, Aaron. I got your address now, so now expect something in the mail soon. And guys, you guys need to watch Aaron's videos. This guy, I don't know how he does it. He finds great deals. Like he had a Preacher #1 on there. He got really cheap. A New Mutants '98 really cheap, and it's just like, this guy's awesome. Look at some of the incredible deals he finds, and just I think we've talked like maybe twice before, and he just goes, "Hey, I want to send you some books." How awesome is that? It just shows how awesome our community is. That he had some extra books, so he wanted to make sure that they got to somebody that would appreciate them. And honestly, I am going to appreciate these books. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to organize them by title. I'm going to read them, and it's going to be awesome. It's like Christmas. But guys, get out there, watch some videos. Guys, go check out Aaron's videos. Comic Book Nostalgia. They are incredible. They are incredibly awesome. The guy is very passionate about his books, and he's very passionate about the community. So get out there, watch some videos, and let's cross our fingers that this one loads so you guys can see this. So get out there, watch some videos. Have a good day. Thanks.